Good morning. So the time is about 8:10. I've just got out of the shower, by the way. This is wet hair, not greasy hair. And it's also raining, so it's shower water and rainwater. The reason I'm out this early is because Neska's got a bit of a bad tummy, so we've just come for a little stroll, let her eat a bit of grass, possibly be sick. So yeah, we're doing that. For those that don't, I say this every single time, and the majority of you know, and I know it's so boring, but for those of you who don't know, Neska has irritable bowel disease, and which actually makes her sick rather than, she does have diarrhea as well, but it's mostly sickness for her. And I've just found over time the best thing to do, take her for a walk, let her stretch her tummy out, eat all the grass she wants, throw up all she wants, and then she feels better. So after lots of kind of trials and error when it comes to her IBD, which is what it is, you know, that's what the vets has said. It's a bit of trial and error. Anyway, so we're out just letting her have a little walk and eat some grass, and then I'm going to go home and start. Oh, the fibre people are here digging up the roads. Oh, they're digging up the whole of Kendal at the moment. Then I'm going to go home, and I'm going to hopefully I can find the motivation to do my second wardrobe. I did my shoe rack in the hallway one night this week. Got rid of like a bag of shoes too, because my cigarette smoke is just one around. Just talking to myself. Bag of shoes for the charity and a bag of shoes for the bin, and also last week there was a bag of shoes for the charity, so I got rid of quite a lot, so that's good. I'm getting there, and I would also like to do the coat rack. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I'm not saying I'm getting it all done today. I would just like to get that other wardrobe done today, and then at some point the coat rack, and then my phone's vibrating, and then some drawers in my bedroom I'd like to do as well, but again, I'm not putting pressure on myself. So there we go, that's today's plans. We are back from our walk. The time is 8:20, so just a little quick half an hour. Hopefully, I think she's feeling a bit better now, so I think that's done the trick, hopefully. I'm just going to have something to eat now. I think I'm going to have some crumpets because they need using. Oh, hello, can I help? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. I'm going to have some crumpets now because I think they go out of date today, so I shall have them. And then just crack on for the day. Hello, so I think it's about 2 o'clock now. We're out, as you can see. It is horrendous weather, but I was kind of glad to get out. Look, Ivy's come with us today. She's still poorly off school, but for some bizarre reason, she wanted to come for a walk in the rain. Bless her. But yeah, I've just been decluttering my other wardrobe, which I've done, and I've almost emptied it, to be honest, which is really good. Got loads of clothes to take to the clothes bank, which I'll probably do tomorrow. So yeah, as horrible as the day is, I was just like ready to just get out of the house. My bedroom is still a mess, there's stuff all over the place, so I need to kind of sort that out when I get back. And Hoover, hello girl. Look at Ivy, she's got a beautiful umbrella. Let's see who's on the umbrella. Who's on it?
Princesses.
Princesses! And your lovely raincoat and your rain boots. Oh, good morning. The time is 11:15. Oh, Neska wants some attention. Nessie needs it. Have I just walked in? That's why I didn't give you enough hellos, did I? Hello. So I didn't really film very much yesterday because I was just decluttering. I was in the zone, and I can't film stuff like that because neighbours are out there, and I think they just saw me filming myself. I can't film stuff like that. I don't know how people do, but I get into pure chaos, and I never stick to one task. Like I've done my other wardrobe, which I'll show you in a minute, but then I'll just randomly move on to a set of drawers, and then I randomly moved on to the coats, and then move back onto the wardrobe. I'm just all over the place. So anyway, I did that. At one point felt quite overwhelmed by everything that was out and about, but I got it done. Thank the Lord. So I did that, and then that was it really. Just did the normal housework. Matt's girlfriend came around for tea last night. Yeah, that was it really. And then this morning I got up, I painted my nails. Red, I haven't had red for ages, and it's like my favourite go-to colour normally. But I'll tell you what, I've lost my red lipstick. Absolutely gutted, can't find it anywhere. And I can't think of anywhere that I've been. I did go in Ben's van a few weeks ago, didn't I? I'll ask him. But yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, so this morning I have been to the clothes bank, got rid of all the bags of clothes, which is good, and some shoes. And then I went to my sister's. I took a jumper around that I thought Sadie might like. And also I got a new towel rail for the bathroom to go on the back of the door. I've already got one, but it's all rusty now, and it only holds 3 towels. So I got a new one that holds 5 towels, and obviously isn't rusty. But it's too deep, it sticks out too much, so you can't open the door properly in my bathroom. So which is a shame, because I really, really liked it. But anyway, I've given that to my sister. That's that. And now I am just going to have a coffee. I've got a bit of a headache actually. Have a coffee, chill out for a little bit, and then I'm going to go and walk Nessie. And then this afternoon I'm going into town because I'm going to pick my glasses up. That's exciting. And I've got some jobs to do in town as well. So there we go. That is today's plans. Right, I'll make a coffee and then I'll show you my wardrobe if you're interested at all. But I am proud of it. I didn't do it before, but if you go back to last week's vlog, if you're interested, probably not, or if you remember from last week, you will see the state it was in. So here is the wardrobe that I did yesterday. Are you ready for this? Dun, dun, dun. Look at all that space. I knew I'd be able to get rid of a lot from here, so that's good. That is also my washing basket. Don't know if you can see it. Ignore the dust down there. But that's empty. Woohoo! For the first time in a long time. And then I also... Hello. Then I also did that set of drawers. That's like makeup and hair stuff in there. So pleased about that. And then I didn't show what this was like before, but you might have been able to see it in previous vlogs. But there is my coat rack, and then hang on, my shoe rack is there, and we did have all shoes under here along there. So so yeah, that is such a good feeling. Yeah, so very, very pleased with myself. And then the next thing I'd like to do, it won't be today, it won't even be this week, I don't think, unless I end up not doing anything on Sunday. But what I would like to do is that lot of drawers next. Oh, that was the towel rail that I had, by the way, that didn't fit. I'd like to do this set of drawers, and what I would like to do is, that is where I keep my underwear. That bottom drawer is empty, I've done that. But that's my underwear drawer. I'd like to condense it to be able to fit things in there. Just because I think if you've got like less, like my underwear drawer is absolutely bursting, but they're quite big. They're quite a big set of drawers, and I don't need that amount of underwear. So I think if you've got less space, you'll have less, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. Right, anyway, I'm going to go and hoover downstairs. Then I'm going to sit and eat some crackers and cheese and have a coffee. And then I'll take Nessie out. And then it'll be getting on time to go into town. Oh, it's been non-stop. Good boy. You got a stick? What you got? What you got? Raining? Are you going in the stream? He's just gonna push me right over. Oh, right there, Nessie. Where's your stick? Get it? You got it? Okay, so the time is now 2:35. And I have just come into town, just walked the dogs as you saw, then I've come into town. I have driven in, I normally walk, but I'm thinking of possibly doing a little bit of Christmas shopping. I'm just waiting for the lady in front of me to go, because I'd rather be in that space than have to reverse out. Not that it's that much of a hassle, but it's easier exiting if I'm in that space in front. So I am back. Can I balance you there? Should have perhaps set this up before I sat in the car. I'll try that, although people can very clearly see that I'm filming myself there, but never mind. Yeah, I'm back. I did take you with me, but because I thought, oh, I can film some of the pretty lights, but town was obviously very busy and it's still daylight out there, so you wouldn't have been able to see the pretty lights. Anyway, right, I've got my glasses. I'll show you them. I'll show you my sunglasses first. They're just sunglasses. I'm not really bothered about them, but it was, you know, buy one get one free, so I thought I might as well for driving. They were a bit big. Don't know, she adjusted them a bit. That's the one I know there. Don't look over. Don't look over at me filming myself. Yeah, so we got them. He's got a very big fancy car, hasn't he? Steve is called. He's very nice guy. He's in the police, but quite high up in the police. Right, and then these are my normal glasses, which I will wear on the way home. These were wonky when she put them on, but she adjusted them and I think they're okay now. Anyway, there we go. There's my glasses. Let's see if I can get home in them. I hope so. That's the point, isn't it? Oh, right. Let's go before people start realising I'm filming myself. And I am home. Made it home. I could see. That's always a plus when you get new glasses, isn't it? Yeah, I'm home. I just pulled onto the green, and people at this time of night, when it's like the main road's really busy, they use it as a rat run. Oh, you skidded. What? So anyway, this guy, he was going way too fast. This guy was going along, and then we both sat there, like he was wanting me to reverse and I wanted him to reverse. But the thing was, he had less, like it would have been less for him to reverse. It would have been really far for me to reverse. And anyway, so I sat there and there was a space, so I like pointed to the space as if like that's where I wanted to go, which it was where I wanted to go. So then he like started like really aggressively reversing. He looked really pissed off. So then I purposely didn't go in the space. I just carried on driving and made him reverse further. He still had less to reverse than I would have anyway. But I just thought, what a knob. I'm just gonna... Well, what's quite funny about it is I was obviously just being really petty, but I made my life more difficult because I've parked further away from home now, but I don't really care. So yeah, that happened. That was quite funny to me. Yeah, it's 4:10 now, and I am actually thinking about getting McDonald's again. Hello, good evening. So it is Saturday, it's 5:30, and this week has taken a bit of a turn. I've also had my hair cut because me and Julie both had cancellation at the same time, so I was able to, you know, like father and son, so I was able to have my hair cut. But anyway, let me show you why this week has taken a turn. Oh, my baby girl, my precious little girl. Oh. No. Sorry, darling, you won't cuddle him. Yeah, so I'll start at the beginning. Last night, as you saw yesterday, Neska had a walk. She was absolutely fine. We came home. She had the zoomies. She was fine. And then I went out to my friend's house last night, and then I came back about 10 o'clock. She was fine. We went to bed, and then she started chewing on her paw. Now that isn't that unusual for Neska. She does chew her paws and licks herself quite often. But it was like going on, and I thought, no, that's a bit more than she normally does. So I tried to have a look at her foot, at her paw, and she didn't want me to touch it. Now Neska, as you can probably tell, is the most laid back dog. She normally lets you do anything, but she did not want me to touch her paw. Anyway, so I was trying to see it, which was quite difficult on my own, but then I saw that she had like a lump on her pad, some kind of hard lump of some kind. Anyway, so she was messing with it through the night, and I could tell it was hurting, it was bothering her. So this morning, she goes to my mum and dad's when I'm at work, as you know. So this morning, when I was going to work, I phoned my dad and I said, when you pick Neska up, can you just keep an eye on her, because there's something bothering her with her paw. She went out for a wee, and I could tell she didn't want to put it down as well. So I said, can you just keep an eye on her, and if you can, have a look at it, because like obviously on my own I was struggling to look at it, but with my mum and dad, one could pin her down and one could look. So he said, yeah, no problem. So I picked her up, and then I texted him, and this morning I said, how's she doing? He said, not very well. And I said, do you think she needs to go to the vets? And he said, yeah, probably. They tried to ring my vets, but my vets isn't open on the weekend, so they called their vets and they took her down, and they thought it was like a thorn stuck in a pad. So they were trying to get it out, but it was like really deep. They couldn't get it, and God love her. My dad said there was him holding her, and then 3 other vets all trying to get this whatever out of her pad, and she was in so much pain, but she didn't snap, she didn't growl, she didn't even so much as open her mouth. She was so good. Bless her. She's been a very, very good girl. I mean, she's not a snappy dog at all, but even though she was in so much pain and she was being like tweezed and like cut with needles, and she never even snapped at all. My old dog, you couldn't take him into the vets without a muzzle on. That was before they'd even touched him, so bless her. Anyway, so they couldn't get it, so they said they were going to have to sedate her, so my dad had to leave her there to be sedated. They then phoned to say that she was going to have to go under general anaesthetic because they just couldn't get it. Anyway, long story short, they had to cut the pad. It was all like there was loads of pus and stuff, and it turned out it was a tick buried in her pad. They've never seen that before. It was really deep inside, and they think probably she's had a cut on her pad and then the tick is crawling inside. So yeah, God love her. And they said she'll have been in so much pain, bless her, which is just horrible to think. And she's been such a good... She's still off it on meds, by the way. I mean, it's hard to tell with her, isn't it? That's kind of her natural state, but she is really kind of still out of it on her medication. This waterproof thing can come off, but it's very, very important that the bandage doesn't get wet or anything. There's obviously a wound under there, can't get dirty or wet. So to have a wee, she has to have that, or to go out anywhere. She can't walk, obviously. Well, she can walk a bit, but she can't go for walks. So that has to go on when she goes for a wee. So I'm just going to leave it on until I take her out for her last wee. She hasn't done a wee since about 10:30 this morning, and it is now 5:30. My dad tried to get her to go for a wee when he brought her around. So anyway, I'll leave that on till we go to bed. And yeah, so she's got a cone of shame over there. She won't wear that. And then she's got a whole load of medication up there, which she starts tomorrow. So yeah, the week has certainly taken a turn, hasn't it, Nessie girl? Oh, my poor little angel. Hello, good morning. It's not morning, it is 12:30. Nessie is doing so well. She finally went and did a wee. I was getting a bit worried because she hadn't weed since the morning. Yeah, so she finally did a wee. She also got up in the night to do a wee and a poo, so that's good. She hasn't bothered with her bandage at all, which is amazing because she normally does bother with anything. So yeah, I'm amazed at that. But the trouble is, I thought, oh, she'll be all right not to be walked because we all know she's a bit lazy. But it's 12:30 and she is starting to get quite restless, as you can see. We've got all the toys out. I even got her some new toys yesterday. But no, she wants to go out. So I don't know what to do, really. I don't know what to do with you, do I? Hey, you've been a bit troublesome. Because we're not meant to walk on it, really, are we? What do you do? How do you not walk a dog? What do I do? I don't know what to do with you. Do I take her just to the end of the street and back? Or not? Should I just put up with her barking and scratching at me? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You're a bit bored already, aren't you? You're bored already, and it's been less than 24 hours, and you're not meant to walk for about 3 days, so... Any advice, anybody? Any advice? It's got to be a juggle. We don't know if how we're going to work it all with her not being able to be walked. Obviously, she goes to my mum's when I'm at work. Chef needs to be walked, but also I don't really want her to be left on her own because I think she will start chewing that at some point. So it's all a bit of a struggle. That's my phone. Ben finishes work about 2:30, so he has said that my mum could like go and drop her off at his while she walks Shep. Maybe that could be a possibility. You're gonna fall off there. You are going to fall off there, darling. So yeah, we'll just have to see. See, she's being absolutely giddy. You're being giddy, aren't you? Meant to be resting. Are you meant to be resting, you are? Look at this. What are you doing? Oh God, I'm going to set fire to myself. So, like I said, it's 12:30. I've had a bacon butty this morning. I've had a couple of coffees. That's about all I've done. Matt has been and gone. Him and his mate have gone to pick something up somewhere. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with myself. I guess I'll just do some tidying up. What a boring Sunday. Okay, well, the time is 8 o'clock and we managed it, didn't we, Neska? We managed it a whole day without leaving the house at all. That's insane, isn't it? I cannot remember the last time I didn't leave the house for a whole day. And I think I am pretty certain that this is the first day since I've had Neska in over 4 years that she hasn't had a walk. And actually, she's been all right. We did have, like last time I filmed, she was getting a bit antsy, but she's been all right, really. And she still hasn't messed with her bandage. She's been amazing. You've been a good girl, haven't you? You've been the best girl. Yeah, so I guess that's that. It's been a boring day, but there we go. We got through it. Feeling tired now. Don't know how. Don't bugger all. Yeah, so I think I'll just sign off now. I was just thinking as well, Vlogmas. Obviously, I'll try and get this up for tomorrow, Monday, my usual upload time. What are you itching at? But then I'm thinking Vlogmas starts next Thursday. Is it? Is that right? Thursday? No, yeah, not this coming Thursday, Thursday after. So I might not put a vlog up before then. I might just leave it. I don't know. I'm trying to get it all straight in my head. I am going away for a few days, so I might use that few days away as my first day of Vlogmas, if you see what I mean. First upload of Vlogmas, which obviously it will be. I like to usually do my vlogs like almost in real time. But yeah, I might just use that as my first Vlogmas vlog because, and I say this every year, tell me what you want to see, because every year I do try and do Vlogmas and I enjoy doing it, but as many of you will know, as it is in a lot of jobs, but Christmas is our busiest time in hairdressing. It's really, really busy. I work like 10-hour days, so I get up, I go to work, I come home, I eat, and I go to bed. Like there's nothing really going on. So yeah, I never really. I just think, oh God, is it even worth doing? Obviously, I can film more on my days off. Let's go. What are you looking at? Oh, she's looking at her where they did the little thing. Stop it, darling. Is it itchy? Is it itchy? Yeah, so I probably will do Vlogmas. It probably won't be exciting. It definitely won't be exciting. Nothing special will be happening. But yeah, let me know if there's anything that you particularly want to see, or if you think I just shouldn't bother because a lot of them are 2-minute vlogs and possibly pointless. Right, anyway, I am going on and on and on, aren't I? So we shall sign off for the week. Hopefully, oh yeah, I probably won't see you for a couple of weeks now. I don't know, I can't figure it all out in my head. Anyway, hopefully by the time we see you next, Neska will be able to go on at least a couple of little walks, hopefully. Stop licking that, darling. I know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you've had a better weekend than we have, and I shall see you soon.